Listen, right, you guys must be thinking, oh, these games were last week, they were late, blah blah blah. But hey, right, your boy's been bedridden, fam. I've been sick, bro, sick. And no, it's not Rona Paul. But anyway, welcome to one of these football fan cam watch kind of things that I do weekly now. The name is coming along. The name is gonna come along. I don't know what to call it at the moment. Maybe it might just be like like an acronym or something like that, you know. But anyway, guys, what is up? Preston back again. Yeah, so Arsenal had a really good week in my opinion. You know, the Arsenal fans, they were like living it up. Like last week they beat Sheffield United comfortably 3-0, you know. Alexander Lacazette had to come through for them as well, and the majority of them, they were saying, yeah, the next game against Slavia Prague was a make or break, because this is going to depend on Arteta's managerial future and managerial career, even for black people. Even for black people as well, because of course, like, Slavia Prague were racist towards Glenn Kamara when they played Rangers.
Samba, there's samba, there's flamenco, there's the other dance I saw. What is it, the lambada? That was called the flamenco. Alright, quality goal. Quality goal. Great goal. And they've been doing a few of those. Alexander.
Is that meant to be me?
They've been doing a few of those.
We got control of this now, you know. Look, Laka, it's Laka. There it is! Laka! Laka! Come on! Why? There it is! Come on! Understand? That's how he is for me right now. You get
if he wins the game.
the only way he, forget the win. The only way he stays at Arsenal for me, you win that Europa League. You said get to the. I don't care. We got the easiest route. Man United's route's harder.
Yeah.
We have the easiest route to get there. When we got there under Emery, we beat Napoli and Valencia. That was harder with a shitter team. Yeah, I expect to win this one, because Man United, if we get to the final, all they don't know how to win finals. You understand?
It could be Roma.
So yeah, troopz, he was on Arteta, but Arsenal got the job done, you know. Like luckily for them, even as well with the whole kneeling thing, right? Like I saw like how Twitter was blowing up with this, you know, like I said, kneeling and looking at them, like in the face, man, because these guys weren't kneeling. And I feel sorry for that one black player though, for Slavia Prague, because he's just there like with his teammates, man. He's just there like what am I meant to do, you know? Because I'm meant to be here like showing like I'm black, but I need to show like I'm with my teammates as well, you know. So he was in a pretty sticky situation, you know. But again, like Arsenal, they are going to play Villarreal in the semi-finals for Europa League. I code these things, fam. And if I could, right, go back to my like Twitter, like my old like Twitter post, right, guys, if you know how to get your old like Twitter post up, hit me up on YouTube or Instagram, you know. And I want to show you guys, because I called this. I said that Emery's gonna come back and haunt Arsenal as well, because right, this guy is a master of winning the Europa League, fam. He's won the Europa League multiple times with Sevilla, and he's been to the Europa League final with Arsenal as well, and he's got a decent Villarreal squad, you know, in Pérez Estupiñán, the Ecuadorian guy, Gerard Moreno, Paco Alcácer, Raúl Albiol, Pau Torres, Sergio Asenjo, Danny Perejo, you know, they've got a decent squad. But hey, we just have to stay tuned and keep on watching the Europa League and stay tuned with my updates on this channel as well. Next up, it was Man United versus Tottenham, again on a Sunday. I was back home watching this game with my dad, and my dad, like, he was like, oh, this game's gonna be boring, so he just switched it off, right, when there was 30 minutes into the game, like literally 30 minutes into the game. So I just went to my old room back at home, started watching the game, right. And when we scored like the first goal, like the one where Pogba put Cavani through and slipped him in, right, I was like, wow, like Paul Pogba coming through with the bits. But the referee had to bring it back for VAR. I'm like, for me, right, I said to myself, I was like, if that was the other way around, I'll be actually shouting as well for the referee to disallow the goal, because I think that like McTominay did slap Son across the face, but you know, it's just one of those things where it's just like a facial thing, you know. And for me, like I'll be like, yeah, I'll be saying the same thing, you know, if I was a Tottenham fan. So for me, I look at things in different ways and in different angles as well, and in different opinions as well. But for me, our second half, I think that was one of the best games we've played this season. It's up there with the Leeds game, the Sociedad game, the Man City game, and the Southampton game as well. We'll beat Southampton. I know for me, it's definitely up there. Great performance as well. Paul Pogba, man, like he did one mental touch where he got the ball fizzed into him by Dean Henderson. The guy like controlled it with his chest and then brought it down. I was like, Paul Pogba's bits. And of course, like guys, like if you've not seen my match reaction, go check out my match reaction. But Mason Greenwood as well coming in and just slapping the ball, fam. Power on this kid. Of course, whenever Tottenham's playing, right, for me, there's always one guy that we have to go and look at, bro, and that's Expressions. That's Expressions, fam, because he's one of the funniest, like, footballing fan cams out there at the moment, you know. Just a one-man band, you know, a one-man army, but he's running the show by himself. The same thing as well with Mark Goldbridge, you know. These two guys, whenever like I'm watching the games, bro, I always have to put them on because they're just pure entertainment as well for you guys. So I will put up the match reactions as well for you guys to see.
That's never going to get disallowed. That's how bad I think it is. I'd have wanted it to. I totally get it if you're a Spurs fan, but if that had been on Harry Kane, if Harry Kane had done that and they'd scored, I'd have said, we ain't never going to get that chalked off. Oh, here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake! What, are you joking? What a joke! They've bloody scored! Who's marking who here? Who's marking who? Absolutely ridiculous!
Go on, Tanky. Oh! Ah! Ah! Yes! 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 Yes!
A few minutes later.
I told these man second half all they do is fucking sit back. No! No! Yes! Oh! Fuck is that Fred as well? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, son! Bro, I knew they were scored, bro. They were just sitting there. There's no pressure, nothing.
A few inches later.
With these guys. What forward? No! 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 I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it, blood! I knew it, blood! I fucking knew it! These man just sitting back like some pussies!
Meanwhile.
And then when we change...
Get in!
Get in! What a goal, Cavani! He's got the goal he deserves! Bang! It's absolutely fantastic! It's a super cross by Mason Greenwood, and Cavani dives in like Tom Daly to head it into the bottom corner, and it's Manchester United 2, it's Spurs 1, and it's Mourinho in the more. Ourselves into second. Here's Mason Greenwood to cap it off, and he does! Oh yes! Mason Greenwood arrives. It's 3-1 to Manchester United.
Look at Pogba. Oh, look how easy it is. Go on, 3-1, 3-1. Yeah. I'm not gonna get upset. 3-1. So cool, but Mourinho, you're finished, fam. Do you know why? Because I'm telling you, I've had enough of this. I told you, man, from the start when we signed the minute, bro. You know them way there, yeah? If this fossil football, Katie Hopkins football, is gonna get me results, I'll put up with it, fam. Bro, he can't manage these man, fam. I don't care if they're dead food. Another manager will be getting better results out of these man. You get me? Your tactics, bro, I'm telling you, fam, your Tyrannosaurus Rex tactics, blood. You know them way there has been Hotspur, blood. That's what it's looking like, fam. You know what I mean? It's looking like he's done, fam.
Loads to talk about. A contrast of chalk and cheese, Jekyll and Hyde. Really poor performance in the first half. Very similar to Granada. Second half, we get desperate. We've got to go for it. We up the tempo. We play like Manchester United. But look, you've got to make that decision. I've got to applaud that decision. There's a bigger picture here. I think there are good things from that game. There are great things. There are also worrying things. And it's how Solskjaer learns. Does he revert to normal tactics on Thursday night, or does he start trying to play like we did in the second half? I want to see us playing like the second half every week. There's no reason why we can't. We're too risk averse. We don't react until we're behind, and then we play brilliantly. It reminded me of Southampton when we were 2-0 down at half time, and we win the game 3-2.
I agree with Mark, because like that game was like chalk and cheese. Like it was a contrasting difference, you know. Like we had to score a goal and then go down, and then for us to actually start playing football, you know. I did do a match reaction on that, so guys, please go check it out as well if you are interested. If I had to say about that game, but the expressions, fam, I feel for him, because again, right, like he said, he clearly said it, right. I would rather have Tottenham play bad football and win and win trophies than us to play bad football and win no trophies at all. We Man United fans, fam, even his brother, we told him that, like, Mourinho, bro, the guy's a fossil, fam. The guy is old, bro. He's Jurassic Park FC, fam. Fossil football, bro. Prehistoric football is dead out here, bro. Like, he's not gonna do anything for Tottenham. All he's just gonna do is go in there, create friction between him and the players, and just cause a madness. And look what's happening now. You know, look what's happening now. But anyway, like, for Man United, they played Granada at home, beat them 2-0, and in the Europa League they are through. They're playing Roma next. Madness. Edin Dzeko is coming back to haunt Man United. You know, like, this guy, when he always plays against Man United, he always scores. Scary dude, fam. And I'm scared of Edin Dzeko, you know. But yeah, man, it's been a fun week, you know, especially for Man United and Arsenal fans. You know, won 2 important games through to the semi-finals, you know, and same thing for Chelsea and Man City as well, you know. But I didn't bother doing a match reaction for them. I did watch the expressions and Sophie Rose thing where he tries to get her flowers. You know, man, next level simping, fam. Next level simping, bro. Guys, be on your king stuff, bro. Be on your king SHIT stuff, bro. Because do not start going out here and getting these OnlyFans models flowers, fam. Do not do that. But guys, I am gonna leave you something. Like, for me, that just baffled me, because the game last week against Granada was a boring game. Well, if you guys had seen the streaker that came on, man like Tarzan, fam, with the beard. Apparently the guy, right, he came into the Granada stadium the day before the match and stayed out for over like 12 hours in the like seats, or like in the rafters or bleachers, or to what people call them, right. Stayed there for 12 hours. The man actually ran onto the pitch, but after that they showed him being chased around. I think it's the city of Granada, right. He's being chased around by the police. So I'll put the video up for you guys to see as well. But yeah, guys, I will try to keep this more consistent as well, because I am sick. I am finding a name for this show, so bear with me, okay? Bear with me. If you got any suggestions for the show, comment down below and I will name it that. But don't let it be something rude, you know. Like, actually name it something funny. It has to be with fan cams, and I will name it for you. But yeah, guys, if you like to keep supporting your boy, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I've been Preston, dying in my deathbed, fam. I'm dying, fam. And I'm signing out. Peace.